supposed to be a joke.
That'd be my narration, though. I want everything, maybe not everything, because some things are serious, but I'd want almost everything to be a joke. So if I ever listen back to it,
your dog's in the hospital. He makes a joke about it.
make me better.
That wouldn't make me better. That would
make me feel better. I don't know. Sometimes you just need a little joke in your life. Sometimes you just gotta laugh.
What songs hit you with the wave of nostalgia every time you hear them?
Okay, so I guess what cartoon songs, like from childhood, but I don't remember. Hold on. See, now I don't know the names of songs. Sometimes.
What's that song called? I forget who the band is, but it's like.
Oh yeah, that song.
What's it called?
I don't know what song it is, but I know what song you're talking about. Wait, it's the
What's the chorus?
Too late to apologize.
Something apologize.
It's not just apologize. It's too late to apologize, I believe. I don't know what song it is.
Who's it by?
Listen,
I never looked that up.
Like I don't ever look it up. Okay, side note, you ever just think of a song, right? Like right now, and then you have like the tiniest bit of lyrics, and then you just
Google it.
You Google it, or you look up like the tune, and then you just like
I looked up literally 3 words because I heard it one time in one song, and I was like, I need this song. What was it called? The song was called Lost by Highly Suspect, and it was the chorus. And what was the chorus name? It was Pulling Me Down. And you know how many songs had that? So I had to follow the rhythm of like na 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 ba ba pulling me down. And I was like, what is he saying? I only could hear the last few words.
I don't know. Let me see. Okay, so I don't really know the name of the song. Like I said, but I think maybe like a nostalgic song would have to be like let me see. I think maybe it's like I'm not sure if it's like an Usher or a Neo song. You know, just hearing a lot of that. Wait, I think there was an Alicia Keys song that I'll hear it in the car, and I was like, you know what? This is like really nostalgic. You know, I don't hear it very often. I think it's an old song. I don't remember what it is.
I don't remember a lot of Alicia Keys songs.
The thing is that I actually didn't know who she was for a while. I think her name is Christina Aguilera.
What?
No.
No, that's a separate person.
I know. I thought Christina Aguilera. I didn't know she was a real person at the time, and I thought Alicia Keys was her name. I thought Christina Aguilera's name was Alicia Keys. I didn't know who Alicia Keys was. I took a name and put a different person. I thought Christina Aguilera was a name I made up.
Something you made up, and the thing is, I actually never knew what Alicia Keys looked like. Okay, maybe I did know, but I found out what she looked like a few years ago from like this award-winning show, and she was playing like her act, and I was like, is that what she looks like?
Yeah, I didn't know what she looked like, and I put a different name, a different person. It was weird, but I don't remember the names of any nostalgic songs like that. I just maybe know the artist. So it's funny, you either know the song name and not the artist, or you know the artist but not the song name. Or sometimes you don't remember either.
Who's one of your favorite artists?
I think her name is Benny, I believe, and it was like, I don't remember the title of the song, but I've been listening to it recently. She's one of them, I believe. Oh, and let me see. I think I don't remember the name. You continue. I don't know. I gotta think about it.
So I'm like this old metalhead, or like I really like rock alternative music, and so my favorite artist would be Black Sabbath, because I feel like they started like a whole lot, and they had this original sound for that time, and so many other bands had to take bits and pieces of that band because they're like I don't know if I'm 100% right, but they were like the metal band at the time because there was like no other metal bands, and they were the one experimenting out. They weren't the first screaming band. They didn't ever scream. He just had like this cool British rock voice that like no one else had.
I mean, power to your performance and your art and all. But I don't understand screaming in music. I mean, great that you can do it, and I think it's pretty hard to do. It's just I personally don't understand it.
can go left or right for me. I'm not a fan of screamo like at all. It doesn't really appeal to the sound of me. It just kind of sounds just like noise. Like that sounds like a dad thing to say. It sounds like noise.
It's just noise.
But like take Slipknot or like what he screams. What's a popular song everyone knows?
I might be wrong.
Devil and I. And
I don't know what song that is.
Not everyone knows it.
But
I don't know if you heard it. Like he in the chorus, he starts to rip up his scream up a bit, and that sounds nice because it sounds like a lot more emotion put towards it, and he's taking a break between screaming and then just singing because throughout all the verses, he's just singing with like a normal tone, but as it gets harder and harder, he starts to add this gruffness to it, which adds more power to it. But like when it comes to a song that's just back to back to back to back screaming, it can get kind of tiresome. Like,
I get it. I just like I said, great to everybody who can do that, and like you're doing that as your art and stuff.
It's cool if you can do it. It's
I just personally
cool.
wouldn't prefer that, obviously, because I don't understand it. I don't find it kind of a what's the word, aesthetically. I don't know. I like
make up a word. Just make up a word. Everyone will understand.
It's very. I just made up a movement.
I meant the move. It's very that.
Like I said, it's. I like to have a variety listening to music, meaning like I don't just try and stay away from all types of genres of music, but more like if I hear a song and I really like it, then I know what like, and then I find out what genre it's coming from. I'm like, oh, I never thought about this, or I know I never knew about this. I'll listen to the song, so I'm not really. I guess I'm a bit partial to more new songs, but I like to try every type of genre. You know what I mean?
See, I listen to them. I think I'm just not a huge fan of like the stuff today.
I know you're not.
I don't understand. It just doesn't sound the same as when it was back then, and when people had to use like. I just like more instrument based and more than like electronic based.
Like instrumentals.
It's like when you actually have to play the instrument, it sounds just way nicer. From the person that you listen to all your songs, I should ask you, do they?
I believe so. Is it Khaled? Maybe.
He's literally. I
like his songs.
What song is it? I haven't listened to like a lot of his songs. I listened to like just a couple.
The Weeknd, I believe.
He is electronic.
Blinding Lights.
He is electronic.
No, Blinding Lights. I really like that song. It makes me feel like I'm always running in like some type of, I think it's 80s show or whatever. It's really weird. I think of a music video every time I listen to it. It's so good. I admit that the instruments in it are different and it sounds more electronic, but I really like it. So everybody has their own taste.
I never heard the song. I'm trying to criticize it.
It's so popular though. I mean, how have you not heard it?
Well, I haven't been in the car for a long time, so the radio hasn't played. I listen to my own music.
You also have Google.
I asked for our own separate station.
I put it on before.
I guess I just never realized.
Yes. Let's never hear it before in the kitchen. That echoes so loudly.
All over the house. No, it's just electronic music to me. It sounds legit cool. It's cool. It's not my cup of tea when it comes to listening.
Dude.
Okay, so oh no.
Okay.
No, it's good.
I just don't know because, like I said, I like a lot of types of a lot of genres of music, and if there's one song I don't like in a specific genre, it's not like I dislike the whole entire genre. Then it's more like I just dislike the song, and then that's just it.
Gregorian chant sounds really nice.
It's the God of War
it makes me feel
the God of War
powerful.
Soundtrack, the music. What's that one song that we both really like?
It's in the opening scene. Is it called Ashes?
I think it's called Ashes, and the female vocals in that, I think it's because of her. I actually haven't played the game. But it's so good because Justin keeps putting it on, and it's like every time I hear it, I'm like, yes, it's
pretty.
It's so beautiful.
Because it sounds cool when like men have this like extra low voice.
Oh yeah, and
when there's a woman
and the
woman singing is like sounds amazing.
It's like it's actually so well.
She's doing all these like vocal runs, and the thing is, it's not like overhyped or bland. She just puts it in the right spot, and then when it hits and the instruments, and then the men, they complement each other so well because they both have this low sound effect.
Yeah.
And it just makes everything sound so mystical and pure.
I'm sure you appreciate like the music more since you know music better than I do. So all I hear is just, oh, it's so beautiful. I love like their voices, and you're like, oh yes, listen to their notes, listen to how they sing. Oh, look at their pitch.
Man, can we get an F major in the chat?
Oh. Oh, what's the next question?
What app can you not believe someone hasn't made yet?
Hasn't made? Let's see. See, the thing is that I feel like I haven't exposed myself to many like called apps.
What app I would give? I don't know if someone has it yet, or like if someone's inventing it and then said like, "Hey, I'm inventing that," which is cool. But an app that has a meme finder, like it has.
Yes.
You know how you search up GIFs or GIFs, however you want to pronounce it, and like you want a certain type, and it shows like a whole different types of GIFs, but like.
Like when it finds your mood and stuff like that, like exactly.
But I never seen one that has like the memes of it. Like if you want to type in
Friday.
I
don't know. Okay, how about like Friday and you just got off work?
Take Harley Quinn for example. So you wanted that. It won't just show her. It would show like it would branch out on different types of shows that may have acted like her or have like a scene.
You see, I think that's a really good idea. It's just that when you have that, it takes more of like a what's it called? You know how like you have like a different like Google does? You know how it's like automated responses and you had to put a lot of time into it? It's one of those things where it's like, yes, it's really good for memes and stuff like that and GIFs or GIFs. Alright? It's just I think it would take a bit longer to do because there's so many things in the world and there's so many memes and so many things being updated. It has to be constantly updated. It has to be constantly done. You know, I think it'd be really cool. I just think it takes time, you know? But I think an app that I think that maybe should have already been made, no, it should never be made. That's something that could have been made already, would be like, it's a bit off being an app, but you know how like you have paint, alright? Like on walls and stuff? Okay, so you should have like your phone and then you should have an app and then it should be like the paint already on your walls. It could be like a white paint or kind of transparent and you have an app, right? And then you kind of just change the colors of the walls with the paint. The app. You know how you can change it?
I wasn't paying attention, like, at all. I was kind of just nodding my head, yeah, I'm sorry. That was my bad. I don't know, I was phasing in. I was looking at the wall for some apparent reason. Oh, as you were saying it, because you just said wall, and I was looking at it. Okay. Oh, there is a wall.
Oh, yes, next question, please.
When was the last time you face pumped?
Now.
Next question. Let's go through that. I think we're going to say mine. I was going to do it right then because you...
I took your joke? Or more than took mine?
I guess one way one of us is right. What's the best thing that happened to you today?
The best thing that happened to me today.
I woke up. Thank you. Thank God.
That's a good question.
Just raise up. I think what's the second best?
Second best?
So
I'm breathing.
Breathing's good.
Alright, let's pick something that's actually a bit more of a
best thing I had. So as like what I'm doing or what my family's doing right now is like we're all doing this group workout. Mm-hmm. And it's way more different when doing just a workout by yourself because then for some reason when you have like your family with you or when you like have friends or
I think you should have people around you.
Yeah, when people are around you, it just feels a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I can do way better.
Yeah, it's almost like it's really funny because my thinking, my process is more like people are around me, so it's not like I'm doing it by myself, and it's more like a competition. So I'm either thinking, yeah, I can do this, or no, I can't do this. It's more like a neutral thinking. It's really weird. It's like,
I see this whole thing as a competition. I'm almost like, I'm going to do the best in this whole session.
Whenever I see Justin doing something, and I'm like, I'm still tired, I'll usually try and do the same pace or do the same thing that he's doing, just to do that. And it's kind of like a little bit of competition thing. Like, hey Josh, I did the same thing.
Sometimes when she stares and looks, I purposely try to go, I'm going to go way harder and see if you can keep up then.
It's hard, but I try.
She tries. You try.
You mean I did?
What?
What?
Let's see. What's something people don't worry about but really should? Global warming.
Yeah.
I feel like that's such what's the
Bad
word?
thing.
Oh yeah, let's use bad thing because I can't find it. It's such a bad thing that we're not focusing on. Concerning.
It's a very
It's a very concerning thing right now. I mean, is it the biggest thing?
Actually, I'm not very well educated in it, but I'm just gonna say that from what I think I know, it's not a good thing. It's a bad thing, and something like with the water, the ice caps, I believe, something like that. And it's kind of like it's melting. It's not good. It's just, especially for what's it called, the states or the places along the coast. It's just gonna be constantly going up, and I feel bad for everyone. So hopefully we can just get better. All right, next question. You gotta have it out, man.
Oh, doing random scroll.
Let's do one more question. No, just do 2 more questions.
2 more? Okay.
And then we'll finish up.
All right.
Make it interesting. We can even just ask like random questions.
Okay. What would be the clickbait titles of some popular movies?
Clickbait?
Very, very deceiving titles for movies.
So like ones that have already been made or one I just make up right now?
That's been made. That didn't seem like it at all.
See, I don't remember titles. Actually, I guess we can say like Fern Gully, because I actually don't know what it means.
Actually, I can't answer the question. I just thought about it.
If you know what it means, what does Fern Gully mean? Like, and the things, it was about fairies and humans taking down trees. So I understand Fern, okay. What's Gully? I mean, what's Fern Gully? What is it? Like, I seriously don't know what it means, and I think that's something I probably could look up, but I think it's a little deceiving since I have no clue what it was, and what was it? I don't know.
Yeah, I have like no idea of how to answer this. I can't think of it properly. Apparently, you came up with a fast Fern Gully.
I actually really wanted to watch Fern Gully again.
Yeah. You know what else is to do? Why not?
I wanted to watch Fern Gully. It's a good movie.
Okay, let's not do a movie one. Let's do another one.
Yeah, make it the last.
The last question. All right. What did you Google last?
Amazon. I was looking at random things. Because if you look up, I don't remember what it is, but if you go to a certain part in it, I don't remember where it is, but it's just a bunch of random GIFs. Okay? And I was looking through it because, I found this thing recently, just before we started doing this. It's a little weird, but you can put a light in your toilet and light it up in multiple colors. I find it kind of cool, and I also.
Where does it go? Where does the light? No, where does the light?
I clicked on it because I was wondering where does the light go, like you said, and it goes on the outside of the bowl, and I'm not sure how it works, but it somehow lights inside, so it's dark.
But there's no need. There's a light switch in the bathroom.
What if you don't want it? What if you want pink? I mean, I know you can change it, but it's so cool. I also found I think it's called dachshund, like the dogs, as like little like mold things. So then you could put like water in it and you freeze it into little dachshund dogs ice things. It's so cool. I thought you might like it if you like those dogs. I don't know.
I don't want to see my toilet light just on when I walk in.
But it doesn't come on when you walk. I guess it does. Actually, say there's like that for like 2 minutes. I think it's cool. I would have it. It's also like a disco, so you can just like.
When you're in the toilet, you just do this. You just shake around. You just bop a little bit.
Well, better if you played music. Say that forever.
What did I Google last?
What did you Google last?
What did we Google last? I guess these questions. If no lie, I did Google. Oh, it's turned off. I don't know. I feel like turning it back on. Whatever those questions
like
are called.
being so lazy.
Whatever I said at the beginning.
I think it was like Conversation Started His World, and yeah, I think that was pretty much it.
That's pretty much it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope we can see you next time. Bye.
Bye.